The Tony-nominated MJ the Musical is a pulse-pounding tour de force, with Tony-nominated Miles Frost nailing the moves of the late pop star. But it's also about parts of Jackson's life, meaning it's got a lot of moving parts. We sat down with set designer Derek McLane and projection designer Peter Nigrini, both nominated for a Tony this year, to talk about the scope of the project.
It is a monster. We started on it actually several years ago, and we did a couple of workshops, full-length workshops, where we rehearsed for 7 or 8 weeks in a rehearsal hall. And I think as designers, that was hugely helpful because we got to start to work out the transitions in rehearsal with the director and choreographer, and that became a big part of the design. This design is all about transitions.
Projection design is anytime there's moving images, either coming from projectors or like an LED wall. Anytime there's moving images on the stage, that's what I'm responsible for. I mean, as a tool of the theater, a lot of what it allows us to do is the transitions that Derek mentions.
As for transitions, the pair tell me the show encompasses 3 realities. The rehearsal hall, central to the story, but also flashbacks to earlier parts of Jackson's life, as well as some of Jackson's fantasies. That means almost too many set pieces to count.
Some of the transitions are huge. We have giant set changes, and we also have an incredible number of very small, subtle set changes. I mean, literally, it's changing every couple of minutes.
Meaning every part of this rehearsal room is made so that it can disintegrate and reassemble very quickly. And it does it through the whole show. A show years in the making.
They'd actually started to build the set before the pandemic shut us down. So for a long time, the set just sat idle in these shops. But if you took the pandemic part of it out, it's probably about 3 years from first reading the script, going to those first workshop labs, to opening night.
McLane and Nigrini show us one set made to look like a hotel room after the first time Michael and his brothers, the Jackson 5, played the Apollo. Then there's a press conference where an excited Jackson unveiled his Heal the World Foundation. And all the press wanted to know was about Bubbles and did he really sleep in an oxygen chamber. The scene explodes like a television screen spraying shards of glass, an effect made even more jarring by Nigrini's projections. Even Studio 54, where a young Michael was a regular, is built into this Swiss Army knife of a stage. The background projection, some of the show's dancers, and actual footage from Studio 54.
Basically, you guys are Broadway magicians.
I mean, yeah, in a way. I mean, we actually talk about magic a lot. Like it's about that same, it's the same, you know, we're doing it on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
But it's that same sensibility about how do you, through sleight of hand, transform an audience's perception of where they are, when they are.
Well, audiences they must love it because MJ the Musical is nominated for 10 Tony Awards this year. It's playing at the Neil Simon Theater, 250 West 52nd Street.
I love